Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you by Arachnospore, the fatal spore with the funny name. Yes, you were looking at us and listening to us on Facebook Live. We're glad you've checked in.
Live.
YouTube Live, the other streaming media giant. Thank you for checking in. We hope to see you in the chat. And let's go ahead and get this show rolling.
And welcome to Our Reviews Will Kill You, the pop culture podcast that reviews all things fun and nice. And we're going to try to bring a little bit of extra good news for you today, folks. I am the man they know as Z, and as always, I am joined by my cohorts. And something special for you today, folks. We've contained it. We've isolated what's got everybody scared, and we have contained the source. And the source appears to be Noob-Noob.
Now I have Corona AIDS!
We caught it at the source.
Help me! Please help!
And we are keeping him kept up inside his little cage there.
I'm so lonely!
As you can see, we are also staying safe with our handy-dandy mask and protective devices.
Going.
Oh no, containment's broken!
We've lost containment!
Get back in there! Get back in there!
No!
Smack me, get back in there!
Yes!
Back demon.
Ah, you bastard.
Oh, that's right.
So that is the Noobers caught up in a containment cage.
It's so hot in here, I'm sweating.
Good, keep him in there. We want him not exposed to everybody.
But yes, also happens to be Friday the 13th. It feels like it, doesn't it? Everything that's weird going on in the world right now. This has been a weird week. Daylight savings time, full moons, Friday the 13th.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
And definitely wash your hands. It has been a very weird week, has it not?
We're trying to survive here is all we can say. So besides being Friday the 13th, you know, Scott and I are professionals, and we feel like we've dealt with stuff like this before.
Is it because you have AIDS?
Well, as a matter of fact, Scott and I
have carried a few things over my lifetime, but I do feel like Z and I have
had some adventures.
Yes, have been some places and done some things.
It's syphilis, isn't it?
You know, do you remember that one time, Scott, where we flew to Africa and we were trying to catch this adorable little monkey?
Oh yes,
I think the monkey's name was Noob-Noob.
Noob-Noob. Yes. The little, it was like a little chimpanzee, kind of one of the ones that had the real long tail on it.
Yeah. And then I remember that you got into an argument with some sort of military guy.
Well, it turns out that Noob-Noob had this deadly disease, and this small town America was infected.
Noob-Noob was spreading it?
And Noob-Noob was spreading this disease. And I don't know why, but they wanted to bomb the town to eliminate this disease. And somehow I was able to talk a military
You're very
pilot
persuasive, Scott.
out of bombing this town, even though he was under strict orders.
I don't think the military would let you around it. First off, that sounds eerily familiar to the movie Outbreak. Is that potentially what you're referencing, or are you just making shit up?
Wait. Maybe that's what happened, but I don't know. When did that movie come out? 1995? Oh, okay.
I don't know. Whenever Dustin Hoffman was relevant.
Well, you know, besides Dustin, I remember there was another time, though, where we had to deal with another similar situation where things got a little out of control. Do you remember that time, Scott, where you took your wife to the hospital, and as soon as she got there, she pretty much died immediately of some infectious disease?
Z, I don't recall having a wife at some point, but go ahead and continue the story if you like.
I feel like your wife was somebody pretty famous, and
I mean, she would be, of course.
She was a celebrity, maybe you left some kids at home.
That does sound like me.
All of those things
I would definitely leave children
happen.
at home. I would not take them with me. They would be abandoned.
It was a very sad time for everybody because she died very quickly.
Was it Was it Gwyneth Paltrow? I don't remember. And did she die just to get away from Scott?
I mean,
Was that really what it is?
These are possible things.
Did she go to China, then come back and realize I want an Asian man instead of a fat, obese white man, and killed herself in the hospital? Because that sounds like the movie Contagion from 2011.
Oh, but, well, I feel like Scott was married. No, Scott was
Once she
never married.
realized Scott is not Matt Damon, she's like, please let me die, doctor.
Okay. Well, there was this other time where Scott and I,
Are we doing all these right away?
yes, we found...
I thought we were going to space these out, but whatever.
Okay, we're just going for
I'm
it.
pretty sure
We're just gonna go for it.
we found a derelict ship. You know, you were piloting a tugboat or something
this was
like
during
that.
our maritime adventures.
Yes, we were sea
Yes.
captains
Yes.
faring on the sea, and the ship somehow became overwhelmed by this. Let's
wasn't
just say it, virus.
Yeah, it was a Russian research vessel. Actually.
Yeah, and there was a
satellite
strange-
research vessel.
It got hit by some sort of weird beam from space.
Wow.
What's weird is the beam was actually self-aware of itself. It called itself Noob-Noob.
It did call itself
This
Noob-Noob when it
sounds
started.
did.
very similar to
He
the Hunt
turned
for the
into
Red
a
October.
machine. He turned into a machine.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
Noob-Noob turned into a machine,
everyone died.
and he started murdering
Was
everyone.
Sean Connery the captain of a submarine?
He is not.
No.
He is
Okay.
not.
Well, this is the movie Virus. I think. Right? Oh, because you mentioned that it's about a virus. So
Well, who is Jamie? Then Scott was definitely Jamie
I
Lee
was
Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Donald
I would have
Sutherland?
been Jamie Lee Curtis. You would have been
Billy Baldwin. No, I was,
Sutherland.
wasn't I Billy Baldwin?
No, it was Kiefer Sutherland. Or not.
No, it's not.
not
Donald
Kiefer-
Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland.
No, he's the
Donald. He was the captain.
Spoiler alert. He was the captain, but
was the
wasn't.
captain.
There was somebody else on there. Billy Baldwin. No?
Yeah, one of the Baldwin was on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be the Baldwin.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
So, I mean, you know, there is some real life comparison to what's going on right now, though. I do think that is entirely possible. Where if you could take a real life allegory, do you remember when Senator Padma Amidala?
Wow.
She voted no confidence for
She was the senator for Kentucky, right?
the senator for Kentucky.
Is that Trump's daughter?
Yes.
No,
Not Trump's daughter.
No, what
No.
she did do is vote no confidence in another senator
Yeah, no,
Bernie Sanders.
Trump's daughter lover goes by a different name.
and granted wartime powers.
Yes.
To Emperor or to
The Chancellor
Senator
to,
Palpatine.
to become Chancellor Supreme. He went for a national emergency or something, and
yeah, they
and
declared a
used that
national emergency.
to hold his powers.
Are we sure this isn't Trump?
Well, we're pretty sure
No,
it
no,
is.
no. It was the senator.
Well, it's pretty
It was the-
ironic.
it was the emperor.
We're all worried about a virus, and
So
Trump
Trump is
just
the
passed the
Phantom
Stafford
Menace.
Act. He is the Phantom Menace.
He is the Phantom
And
Menace.
he is he just granted himself wartime powers to take over the don't
Oh boy.
Z, I have an issue.
You already broke containment, so
I
think
have a
you
problem
can,
here.
You do have a problem.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
It can it absorb through?
I don't know.
Maybe you can lick the inside. Lick.
It's
No,
not working.
Not working.
It's not working.
Dump it on your face.
All right.
Just dump it on your. Can you
Rub it
absorb
in
it
that
through your
beard.
eyes?
I can't. I cannot absorb it.
You could, in theory, butt chug
Dip
it.
your beard in it. Then rub it in.
You just got to do what I do. Just flip the flappy doodle.
All right.
Oh,
Doesn't
that's
that
the
work?
stuff.
Untie. Look, I'm gonna untie it.
That's right,
It's gonna
untie
go
that.
just like Noob-Noob.
Yeah, there you go. Nice and slow.
I say flip the flappy doodle.
Fucking
I
right.
can't see now.
Oh boy!
This is difficult.
Follow my voice, Scott. Follow it
Right
my
into his
pants.
containment hole.
Noob-Noob, what are we doing this episode?
Oh my God,
What are we doing this episode?
So Ben Affleck borrowed a Batsuit to scare his son.
poke a hole for a straw. There you go, Scott.
Then William
Good call,
Shatner
Jamie.
got the best divorce settlement I've ever heard of.
It's caught my hair.
Cut it
Wow.
off.
Just Scott is interrupting me left and right. The boys introduce a new hero. Apparently, it's transgender, or I thought so. Like
No,
I
I
read
don't
that.
think so.
Maybe.
I don't think that's correct at all.
Maybe I made that up.
Right at all.
Oh, I missed this one. Joker has a new girlfriend. Punchline. I don't know what that is because I skipped it.
He has a new girlfriend, comma, Punchline.
Oh, so he's not punching his new girlfriend like Scott.
No.
Okay.
I don't use closed fists.
Well,
Open hand flaps all the way.
And tools.
Open
when she asks for
hand
it.
finger blasting.
Open hand finger blasting.
So E3, the giant gaming conference that has been slowly dying over the years, has been canceled because of why I'm in this containment field.
I thought it was because it got too woke. No.
It got woke into virusing.
Oh, okay.
Then Disney's California campus has an Avengers assemble moment, but maybe not because it's closed now. Arron Carter face tattooed Amanda Bynes' face tattoo on his face.
Oh, well, you know how we were supposed to have a fashion segment?
A face-off?
Well, I forgot the Noob-Noob forgot the fashion segment.
Noob-Noob forgot the fashion segment.
Scott's
of course
fashion
he's going
segment. But I did remember Noob-Noob's face tattoo segment since he loves face tattoos.
Oh, good. I'm glad we have that then.
And what is the Phantom Menace? Stafford Act?
We already did that.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
funny.
That was the
That is
Phantom
funny.
Menace joke there.
That was the
Oh
Phantom
my
Menace.
God, we referenced Star Wars. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
I might transition later. Anyway, so review-wise, we're doing Castlevania. That's a clusterfuck on Netflix.
Is it, though?
DC Universe has an all-star game? Weird. Spencer Confidential, the Boston Mark Wahlberg movie, because if it's Mark Wahlberg, it's Boston.
It's Bastin. Gotta
And-
pack that cat.
We're going to talk about Hunters, a fucking delicious Netflix. It's not on Netflix. It's on Amazon Prime. Yes, prime it up.
I broke it.
The
Yes, you
Outsider has finished, I think. I don't
Yes,
watch that shit.
It is done.
And
I
then
feel
I watched
unhappy.
Ben Affleck be his true self, a depressed alcoholic, in the movie called The Way Out,
He took the only way out. So that's a lot to review.
which is booze.
The booze. It's time for the news.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then
Everyone.
good news, everyone.
Everyone, it's good news.
So Ben Affleck is not revoking his Batman
You have
status just
two
yet.
Ben Affleck stories?
Yes, I do. I'm starting and finishing with Batfleck. So
And we have a special Ben Affleck update.
yeah, he is boning somebody hot. So Ben Affleck reveals that he borrowed the Batman suit for his son's birthday, and that was a lot of fun. That's such a cute quote.
There was something about him crying with Adam Driver. I don't really know what Adam Driver had any of that.
Adam Driver dressed up as Kylo Ren for the party too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Wow,
So
to be a
Batman and
celebrity.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
I mean, to be a celebrity's kid.
I know. To get the real Kylo Ren and the
I
real
know, right?
Batman, that's kind of ridiculous. How do you get to do that? The Oscar-winning director, writer, and actor,
Does he look fat in that?
he looks
kind
like
of-
Fat Man.
He's not fat. He's like thick.
He's definitely a little thick in that suit.
Yeah, but the dude looks good thick. Oh, look at him wear that Henley. God,
He's got them roids, baby.
no wonder Anna de Armas just gave herself to him.
Oh, and then you just spoiled it. Ben Affleck is he's
Just
the
like he
ruiner.
spoiled her.
He's the ruiner.
Yeah, well, in a movie upcoming, they play man and wife.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's why they're dating, because they were in a movie together?
Yeah, that is
oh,
true.
Get the
they
F
played
outta here.
they played husband and wife in a movie.
Oh, that won't last very long.
Oh, it'll last as long as he does, which is a couple pumps.
Which is a couple pumps.
I
He
mean-
does have a couple babies
He does.
with
Jennifer Garner.
He has 3 babies with her, or 2 of them with...
No, he only had babies with the Garner.
So, where's the 8-year-old?
Jennifer Lopez is... Yeah, that's all Jennifer Garner.
Oh, no, I'm asking, are they all Ben Affleck's kids?
Yeah.
She didn't have a kid with somebody else?
I'm making this up, but I don't think so.
None with J-Lo.
No. Ben Affleck has had no children's other than the Jennifer Garner children's.
That
He has
we know of.
Only planted his seed inside of Alias.
In that non-news article, that was a lot of who the hell cares that Ben Affleck borrowed the Batsuit. Like, who actually cares about that?
You wish he came to
Nobody.
your birthday party.
No, I want the new Batman.
You want Tiny Batman?
Tiny Batman.
You got so embarrassed by Thick Batman that you wanted Tiny Batman.
And my arch nemesis, Lou Bridges.
What if this new Batman story is actually one of those crazy Batmans from the 60s where he really is like teeny
Where he
tiny
is
Batman?
super tiny Batman.
He's like Batman shrinks and has to use like the
Tiny
head of a
Batman.
pin
I know,
to
that'd
stop
be amazing. Be
the
Tiny
Joker.
Bat.
Okay, well, next, I guess.
Tiny
So-
Bat. Tiny Bat.
When I inevitably... He's not a tiny bat. Oh, Pat Bat. The Pat Bat. Yeah, the Pat Bat. Oh, okay. There's that. So when I inevitably get married and divorced, I hope that I get this same divorce settlement that William Shatner has gotten. And that is, in a riveting win, he has gotten, and he has been awarded.
He won a huge load.
He got a huge load of horse semen.
Oh, my God.
Definitely won that case right there.
That is just
I don't know if that's
horrific
legal.
image.
I like to put the all over my face.
Describe.
I find it as a moisturizer that helps me to smooth it out and get rid of my...
Is there a way that
wrinkles.
His wife could have put in a divorce settlement, like, okay, you can have horse semen, but you got to get it yourself?
He
like,
does.
What if he has to jerk off the horse?
He probably does.
Like, with his own hands?
He probably does.
Could that be
he has
put
a
in-
horse ranch. He is a known horse breeder.
So what's the rest of it? Like they split the horses. He got all the dogs. He got all the horse semen and visitation rights for the kids or some shit like that.
Maybe she gets the horses. He gets the semen.
I forget what the entire storyline is.
I did not read it, but it was his wife of 18 years, and that horse semen is worth a lot of money.
I also put it in my coffee. I like the taste of it. In the morning.
That's very expensive coffee.
It's
very his
expensive
wife
coffee.
is a tubber.
What?
Oh my God!
You are
Wow.
you're the horse's ass.
Such an asshole.
Jesus,
Noob-Noob.
she looks like she ate a whole horse. Maybe that's
You
why
ate
she's
a
giving it
horse.
up.
You horse.
Gosh, you're horrible.
Jesus.
How do you even know there was a picture of her?
You are
That's a-
so.
Look
there's
at
a picture
that.
of her.
Gobble, gobble.
Oh my
Right
God!
there.
You're as horrible as the guy who photoshops this picture.
Yeah. Why is that picture still?
Oh! Oh my God!
You just noticed
That's a
that?
whole lot of semen on William Shatner. Oh, it's in his
gravy.
fucking lips.
He was trying to see past the caution tape. That was the problem.
Oh, it's in his receding hairline.
Good
That's
gravy.
So hot.
I know, right?
Dear God. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
Oh, they
did
have-
that?
They have
You
4
did
horses.
that? Oh, you are.
Do you think I just found that on
Yes,
the internet?
you have way too much time on your hands.
No.
That is obscene.
That's time well spent.
Oh, you are
Dude,
just.
there's nothing more interesting than the day you go on your laptop and you Google semen drip PNG.
Are you going to start making deep fakes next of actresses?
I like it.
So there is 4 horses. that
Well
will
played,
be,
Rob.
So Rob just said that's Scott's Saturday night. I think that is correct, Rob Mancini. You are correct, sir.
I think this is one more reason why you need to join us on the YouTube so you can see this.
Scott's handy jobs.
I do.
mean, work.
I'm proud of this one. I like it.
You've outdone yourself, Scott.
Fucking rich people naming their goddamn horses. So the 4 horses that are being split up are
The 4
Renaissance
horsemen?
Man's Medici, Powder River Shirley, and then Martin is going to get Bells, Reeves, So Photogenic, and then Pebbles. Pebbles is such a simple name.
Pebbles is
Pebbles.
a sweet name.
I like Pebbles. Maybe that's the one he's going to jerk off. Pebbles. He's going to get some fruity pebbles.
All right, enough of the horse
Or
semen
some
story.
cocoa pebbles if it's a chocolate horse.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, let's move on.
Way too much.
To the boys. Let's get some boys action in here.
boys.
So season 2 is gonna look at that. See, gender swapped.
No,
Oh, that
it
doesn't mean transgender.
means he's transgender.
Doesn't it
means
though?
gender swapped, as in the original character was a man, and now
The Boys was made up though. It's not a real comic book, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh
Yeah,
my
The
god.
Boys is an actual comic book.
yeah.
it
Who
is.
was it? Garth Ennis.
transgender
Isn't it the same
superheroes.
guy who
No.
wrote? Isn't it Garth Ennis is the writer?
I don't know. The first time I heard about The Boys was the cartoon. Not the cartoon. The movie.
comic
The movie. The shows.
The one on Amazon.
show
Prime.
on Amazon Prime, yes. Yes.
It's written by the same guy who does Preacher.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's Garth Ennis.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure. You could
But-
fact check me anytime you
But
want.
yeah, that's
there, Noob-Noob.
what was that? Stormcloud or something?
Her name is Stormfront.
Stormfront.
She's got some tunnels.
And if
She
you-
is joining the 7.
You
and
don't
if-
like her tunnels.
And if you join the interwebs and you look on there, people are pissed off because apparently in the comic book, Stormfront is a male.
who cares?
Who gives a shit? Exactly.
I just think maybe it'll add something interesting to the story. I don't really care when they gender swap people. Who cares? Didn't you have another picture of her? No,
I do.
Oh,
I'm pulling that up now.
Yeah, it's played by Aya Cash, who was in the show that I loved on FX, You're the Worst. Was it a good
you
show?
are the worst.
No, it's good. You're the worst. It's
You're
a
the worst.
conjunction.
You
Yes.
are the worst.
You're the worst.
Oh, really? Is it the lead girl from You're the Worst?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Aya Cash. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
She's
It
looks
looks
the same.
There's another.
No, she doesn't.
There's another movie or something she's in. I believe she has a sex scene, but they do this interesting job of covering her genitals with his hands.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So she's never actually nude.
Scott's all about genitals and hands.
You got to check these things.
Well, I think she looks good. I like her
Yeah.
costume. I think it's she's those little American flag cuffs on the side. I think that's kind of interesting.
Are they?
She's apparently there to blow shit up like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, they're not really American flag cuffs.
Okay.
They're red and black, and a little shine on that. There's no blue in there.
What are you talking about?
Are the cuffs that you're looking at there?
Yeah, there's an American flag imprinted.
Oh
in
boy,
it.
Scott, buckle up. This character is a feminist.
Oh boy.
Don't get too angry.
Good for her.
Don't get too
Wow,
upset with her.
He's playing coy.
Good
He
for
is
her.
playing coy. I can feel the horse semen just boiling inside of him.
And that's why she comes off the screen.
Now you dumped her because
And now
she's a feminist.
And now she's gone.
She's an empowered woman. Yeah, look at her.
She is a powered woman. 'cause
She is
has
a very.
powers.
I don't know what her powers are.
I'm gonna guess here, Noob-Noob. Her name's Stormfront.
Oh my god!
I
is
wonder
I
if
could
she has
only
the powers
guess.
of a storm.
like a
That would be like
Stormfront
if
door?
your name was Blade Fist, and you had the powers of blades in
like
your fists.
shitting scissors or something like that. Weird.
I
El-
don't know.
El Containment
Containment.
de Noob-Noob. Yes, we have contained
You have contained Noob-Noob.
Noob-Noob.
Oh, nobody contained my juices.
No, you've been
Oh
contained
God.
in that little fucking.
They're coming
containment
right
center.
for Rob.
We found the solution to everyone's problems, and it's in that particular
I'm gonna
containment
fill
field.
all our
And
viewers
this,
up with my
this
love.
right here.
It's
Fixed.
bulletproof. We fixed it.
I can feel you.
The only way you could fix Noob-Noob is if you really fix
What if I have to go to the
Noob-Noob.
bathroom?
What's I mean? Then
Do
go
I
in the
shit myself?
No, you just go in the corner.
Did you buy Depends?
You go in the corner.
There's not a fucking corner in here. It's a square box.
What's gonna be funny is later when it starts filling up with smoke, he's gonna be really
Oh,
panicked.
no. Oh wait, are we hot boxing this?
Oh,
I
no,
already
he's-
did. That was the first thing I did.
You getting me high?
That was the first thing I did.
Oh, I mean, if you can get high off of...
Noob hops in this thing earlier. The first thing I did was fart.
Oh yeah, no, that was not pleasant.
no.
Smelled like Fritos.
Oh, it was funny.
Smell like freedom?
Fritos. Fritos and stale milk.
well,
yeah.
let's go. Let's move on.
Anyway,
Moving on.
So, other than canceling Scott's asshole in my face, E3 has also been canceled. What? Is that funny?
Comment on the screen.
I
Says,
can't read it.
It's like the condom he should always have stayed in.
Oh wow, that's
yeah.
is that Rob? I will fuck
That's
him.
no, that's
That's
not. That's
You don't send me pupper pics. I swear to Christ, I'm
That's-
going to send you a dick pic.
It's either La Droid or LA Droid. I'm not sure, but La,
good.
I'm assuming it's
smallest-
La Droid.
Do we know this motherfucker?
No, but he knows you.
Get his goddamn
He
address.
definitely knows that you're the better part of you. Definitely ran down your mother's leg.
Oh my God.
Is that what
okay,
it-
can we just move on?
Sweet Christ. So E3.
You guys are brutal today.
The biggest gaming conference, well, I mean, it's been dwindling, but the biggest gaming conference held every year in June has been canceled.
Just like your stamina?
because of the wait, what's been canceled? My stamina?
No, it's
No,
dwindling
that
like your
doesn't
stamina.
exist.
Oh, yes. No, I never had any.
Oh.
2 pumps and I'm done. So E3 2020 has been canceled because of the coronavirus.
What's the coronavirus?
The COVID-19.
You mean the thing that you're infected
Yes,
with?
I have that. Also, the tickle shits.
You did contract Peruvian tickle
Yeah,
shits,
well,
did you know?
honestly, I think it's a thing because every time I wipe my ass, I got a little
yeah.
tickle,
I broke this
and
thing.
I got a. Oh, did you break it?
Yeah, bro.
You can do it.
I broke my mask.
Oh boy,
Oh, Scott
I'm gonna be infected.
you should probably just
Scott
you should
is
just give up.
infected.
Contagion. So E3, does anyone really care about E3 anymore? Because Sony doesn't, Nintendo doesn't.
We talked about E3 last
He
year.
usually, don't you usually cover E3?
I
Don't
do,
you have,
but
like, a whole
it's
conference?
basically been less and less eventful because Sony, which is the best fucking gaming developer and console developer right now, it doesn't do it. They do their own state of play. Nintendo dropped out years ago. So you have Microsoft as the only big name. Then you have like
Xbox?
yeah, for-
Xbox?
Yeah, so they were going to have their conference to reveal their, well, they already revealed the Xbox One X, Series X, whatever stupid fucking name it is. They're going to reveal the price, but now they have an online-only conference, which much like everyone else is doing, Nintendo, Sony. So they're all moving their shit to online-only and doing their own little thing.
I don't know. I stopped listening to you like 3 minutes ago.
Fuck you.
What are you talking about?
You can eat a dick, all right?
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I don't even know what...
I mean, everything's canceled,
I feel
so
like I could
the only thing that's not canceled is
I feel like I
the
could
show.
drink my Jameson through this mask, but it'd be a waste of Jameson.
No, don't.
Oh, my God.
Definitely don't want to do that. Now I have this little wet spot on my face.
Oh, good gravy. So what's
So
next?
Disneyland, not World.
My mask tastes like Jameson.
The California
what are you
one.
doing, you
What the fuck?
freak?
So
I
the
don't
the Disneylands has a cool new Avengers campus that is coming out. Once everyone dies of coronavirus. Also, what was the point of this story? I don't really know. Like,
There's supposed to be a
Aren't
cool
you-
thing that
aren't you-
people will get to go to at Disneyland, California.
Aren't you the news guy?
Avengers campus, yeah, all summer long. Yeah, they have
They got real voices from people.
like Samuel Jackson, Tom Holland,
Yeah.
all the Marvel peoples.
So that's not going to be cool. We
No.
can go visit it.
It is cool, but it's in fucking California.
So what's the problem?
It's far.
I will take my personal jet there since I'm in Antarctica as usual.
Then why are you wearing a mask?
Because those polar bears, man, you can't trust. No, not polar bears. I'm sorry. Penguins. Penguins. You can't trust the penguins.
Oh, so the penguin. You're wearing those masks because of the penguins.
Yeah, they're carriers, man.
That mask that's super effective when you lift it to drink.
Yeah, it's what the Flappy Doodles are for.
Okay.
Flappy Doodles.
So when does Avengers Land open up?
Who knows at this point? It
Who
was
knows at this point?
supposed to be summer. This summer has their little headquarters, has a Quinjet, has a whole bunch of people and Easter eggs for diehard fans with the Infinity Stones.
It sounds like fun.
Uh,
Will you go?
No, because it's not. I was really excited because I thought it was in Disney World. And no, it's in fucking Disneyland. Disneyland's like the shittier cousin of
Won't
Disney
they
World.
open one in Disney World? No.
Maybe a couple years from now.
Why
What
would
is
it take
really
so long?
excited me about this particular park is that they have the Snap ride, where they load 100 people onto the ride, and only 50 people are allowed to come off. The other 50 must die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that Scott
It's
fake
the
news?
Snap.
It's the
It's the Snap.
They turn them
it's
into,
it's the amusement park that I created. It's called the Snap.
and you turn the leftover people into
Into drinks for the other guests.
What?
See?
In the fuck?
what's the thing
This
with
is
the,
this
what
is
is
how
that?
I'm green. This is me being green. I made a
Soylent Green?
Soylent Green. I made a drink called the Snap.
Scott's going green and
Going
it's
green.
Soylent Green.
It's a ride called the Snap. You go on, you hear the snap. 50 people are gone. The other 50 may leave and go on to other rides. Those first 50 have become drinks for the other guests.
Soylent Green.
Yes.
Next.
So I'm horrified because Arron Carter apparently.
This is our special segment.
Arron Carter apparently has some really aggressive face tattoos.
It's our face tattoo segment.
Yes.
In
and
fact, we'll revisit our face tattoo segment during our review section of this show.
why?
Why? Because we are going to talk about one of the guest stars in Spencer Confidential.
All right, LaDroid, you
Oh,
asshole. That
yes.
was good. I'll give you that
A
one.
man who can pull
piece of
off
shit.
face tattoos. Arron Carter does have some good abs, though. I mean, look at him. What's he eating?
Why don't you bring up a picture of Arron Carter's face tattoo
You
there,
mean
Scott?
This?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is. No, there's another one on the other side of his
He's
face.
got the other
He
one,
has
but
one
this
on
is
the other
but
side
this
of
is
it?
the new one. The
This is the new
newest one is the one over his eye. That's his girlfriend's name.
His girlfriend of like 2 months?
Yes.
That is awesome.
That's his new face tattoo.
So we'll add him to the list of people with really ridiculous face tattoos.
People with really ridiculous faces.
faces just in general.
Pretty
Doesn't that
much.
guy have some pretty serious mental health issues?
Well, I mean, you can make your own judgment just by look at that picture right there.
Oh boy.
I'd say
Poor guy needs
probably
a little
yes.
bit of help. So
Probably
he's
yes.
getting ready to cover his whole face with tattoos.
Yeah,
huh?
that's pretty much what he's on the path to do. He started just with that neck area there.
Rob says Ellen looks terrible. Since when did Ellen get all these tattoos?
I know, right? But he started with this whole neck area here, and then just migrated, like it expanded, and then the newest one, of course, was the girlfriend tattoo that we saw earlier.
So when is Noob-Noob going to get Noob-Noob tattoos?
I probably right on each testicle, like Noob and Noob, left and right.
I think actually that'd be amazing.
I think you should get Noob-Noob under your eyelids too.
Yes.
No, that's too much.
You can put the dash right on the bridge of your nose.
I thought you'd like face tattoos. I thought that was a thing you were into.
I'm into Amanda Bynes' face tattoos.
I think she has 2 of them. I'm not even sure what's going on there.
Actually, here's what's funny on what Rob was saying about how Ellen looks horrible. Have you seen Arron Carter before he got all inked up?
I don't know. He looked like
he
a
was
guy.
gorgeous.
I'm gorgeous, maybe whatever, but yeah. So that's before.
That's
right
not
there.
even that before.
Yeah, when he was like a hot kid.
The neck one.
He has a big giant neck tattoo. He's like one step away from getting all those face tattoos.
Yeah.
All right, well, can we stop putting Arron Carter up on our screen?
Yes.
He's gone.
Why don't we put the Joker on the screen where he's punching his new girlfriend? Oh, wait, never mind. Her name is just Punchline. So the Joker has a new girl. Oh, this is going to be weird.
So Harley has she's done with the Joker, and now the Joker has a new girlfriend in the comic books.
Called Punchline, and she's about to make her debut.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. What?
Purple little cheek things, the nose thing.
She's a killer assassin that was the polar opposite of Harley Quinn.
Yes, was Arron Carter before meth. Thank you, Rob.
This is also true.
She looks. I think she's a pretty cool character design.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be like a lethal ninja, which is or a lethal assassin, which is the opposite of Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is not necessarily a lethal assassin.
Ooh, she's going to face off against Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she will.
I'm sure.
Harley Quinn will kill if she needs to, but she'll just as easily maim. She'll also go that route. But apparently the new one is an outright murderer.
Well, I think there's a line in the new comic that says something like Joker says that she's the funniest person he's ever met, and I don't think she talks all that much. She just likes to kill people.
I know. That's how I like my women too.
The strong, silent type.
Just silent.
Just straight up silent. Yeah, she's a killer assassin. If you want to see her first appearance is
Batman 89, Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen #3, which sold out immediately.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I think what's cool is at least they're still kind of making new content there in the comic books, and maybe we'll see her in a couple years on the big screen or the small screen. Hopefully not the small screen when they screw her up.
You're just looking at her big old titums.
I did not say that.
Oh,
you did.
Yes, you did.
Did you put up?
Said it with your eyes.
I said it with my eyes.
Your covered eyes and your covered face.
Yeah.
Where's your Taliban mask?
Batman,
I missed that.
What'd you say? It was 92. Then this is her cover here. Then
I don't know what that is, but
anyway, that's pretty much it for the news. Why don't we move on to reviews?
Let's go.
And there we go.
Let's go already! My shiny metal ass!
Tonight, you.
Oh, nope. No, I got that one wrong. So, Castlevania has released a new season on Netflix. I don't watch it, but it's getting progressively longer, right? Season 1 was like 4 episodes.
I think it was 3.
Season 2 was like 6.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, first one. Oh, hello, I saw that.
Season 1 was 3 or 4 episodes. It was like a test season. Season 2 was 8 or 9 That was when they finished
No, I think it
that
was
story.
6.
6? No, I think it was either way. They finished the story there.
Noob-Noob could look it up if he wasn't being so dumb.
I'm looking at it right now.
And then this season was 1. Yeah, I'd agree with Illujoy. They're like mediums.
4
You're talking
episodes,
about
8
Inferno?
episodes, 10 episodes.
We're still talking about Punchlines, Tittums.
Punchlines, Tittums? Okay.
So season 3 is 10 episodes, and it has a 100% Rotten Tomato score. It's probably out of like 3 people, though. Let me take a look at this.
Why did it say it came out in 2019? I don't think it did.
Might have been made in 2019.
That's possible.
So it has 10 reviews with 100% tomato meter. The critic consensus Castlevania's stunningly animated third season continues to build on the game's lore by diving deeper into its characters with humor, heart, and a lot of bloody action. I don't know if that's true or not because I don't watch it.
No, I would agree with that assessment. I think this seemed like a filler season. If you
Is it because there's too many episodes?
No, it's because essentially, this is kind of spoiler alert, but their big battle is against Dracula, and they killed Dracula in season 2.
Isn't the whole goddamn show about Dracula?
No, because they killed Dracula in season 2,
But
and
the
now
point
they're
of
just
the
like
games
wandering.
is about
The
Dracula.
point of the games is Dracula and vampires and everything else. There's still about vampires and demons and
night
hell
creatures.
and night creatures and stuff like that. So it does continue along the same lines.
There was some absolutely gorgeous scenes of animation, especially the one character, Cypher. She's a magician, and she has like these elemental spells. And
she's
some of the scenes,
fire and ice. The
they were
animation
amazing.
is on with this.
it's
is
very
amazing.
bloody.
Even the action scenes. I hate when you have cartoons that have action scenes and you can't see what's going on.
Oh no,
They do like stills or they blast white across the screen. They show everything. All the action is shown in this. The sword fighting, from arrows to swords to the magic. It's all shown. Everything's animated. It's animated properly. It's very well done.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's a good story. All the different characters had different arcs that didn't tie together. So, like I said, it seems like a filler season where
But
you're not really. They're trying to reestablish where they're going to go because they already killed off like the big bad.
But it was a real good filler season.
No, it was very good. I liked it.
It starts out slow. If you're going to get into this, stick with it. It does start a little slow. By the end, it goes Teddy effing
The last
bonkers.
2 episodes are extreme, and if you like wang and titties and
animated
blood
wag, animated titties and sex and
swords
fights and
and
bloods and
fights
heads
and
exploding and bodies falling from the
demons and-
sky and holy shit.
there was some stuff
Dude,
I'd never seen in
the
in
last 2
animation
episodes
before.
were off the fucking hook. It
It's
was
a little weird.
It was impressive.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it.
And it actually did do a real good job of setting up where the story's going to go from here.
And I think the creator and writer of it, I forget his name, Eric Williams or something like that. Can you see that, Noob-Noob? Who
The
created
creator
this
of
thing?
Castlevania
Yeah,
or the
this-
show Castlevania?
It's one guy who's like in charge of everything. You scrolled way too fast.
I don't
know what his name is, but he went on and thanked the fans. I think it's one of their top-rated shows right now. So
It
they do
should be.
not show anal. They do not show penetration. They go far, but they don't go that far.
They don't go that far, Ladroid.
They go far, but not that far. So
And actually, I can also tell you, there's no shaving either. Everyone has bush.
Program creator is Warren Ellis. I don't know if that helps.
maybe that's his name, Warren
Animated
Ellis.
bush.
all right, so I was totally wrong about the name, but Warren Ellis thanked everybody. So I'm looking forward to another season. Let's bring it out. I don't know. It was good.
I enjoyed it. I do, and you know what? I'll absolutely check out season 4 when that comes around.
Yes.
Well, we have a new game or a new show about games coming out with
So-
DC Universe.
Harley Quinn ended, and DC, which I think is actually really smart, has something coming out after every time a show ends. They have something else coming out. Unlike Disney Plus, that had The Mandalorian, and then nothing.
And then nothing at all.
And then what? Like CBS All Access had nothing until Picard came out. Like it's just like you got to be smart about these things, people. You got to have content, or else people aren't going to pay for it anymore. So DC streaming though, very smart. Every time something ends, Swamp Thing, even with the truncated seasons, they still had things coming out. Titans, they pushed it out. Yes, it's vampire hentai.
Yes,
for
bootleg.
sure.
I know you are into vampire hentai.
Check it out.
I don't want to say why I know this about you, but I do know you are into that. You weird.
Wait, do we know who
weird
these people
person.
are?
He knows some of them.
I know. I know bootleg.
Oh, do you?
He
is he single?
He is the
Oh
bootleg
my
sampler.
God! Shut up.
Is
So
he
anyway, we're so Harley ended. We reviewed it, and then they started with a new show.
We gave it a thumbs up.
Gave it a thumbs
Big
up.
thumbs up.
In the butt.
This show is weird. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. and you got to read these other people who are in it.
Sam Witwer, Vanessa Marshall, Claire Grant, Xavier Woods, There's
the
a bunch
WWE guy.
Yeah, that's Xavier Woods.
So it's like they played Dungeons and Dragons.
They played different role-playing games in an unscripted miniseries called DC Universe's All-Star Games. What's so hard about that?
Because it's weird, because I don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know.
Dungeons
So
and Dragons
Sam
is intense.
Our chat room just turned into a dating room.
I don't know what's going on here. So Sam Witwer is like the host or the game
Freddie
master.
Prinze Jr. is the host, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's one of the characters. So it's like Sam Witwer's telling this story, who was the star of
Being Human. He was in Supergirl.
There you go. And then Freddie Prinze Jr., oh my God. What is going on here?
He gets to put it into Sarah Michelle Gellar, so he gets to Buffy his Vampire Slayer.
He gets to buff his Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Scott seemed to forget. You're so distracted by this thing. You forgot that we have sound effects, too. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to get sound effects for All-Star games.
No, just in general.
Yeah, where are our sound effects,
I have
Scott?
zero sound effects for All-Star games.
You have
Lazy
zero in
piece of
general.
shit.
I'm tangled.
You were tangled up.
God, you're a
Our
disappointment.
chat room has turned into a dating site.
Yes.
And I'm tangled up here.
Can you send dick pics in the chat room?
No, you cannot.
Do it. Send
You
it.
can send emojis,
Send
though.
it, pussy.
Stop.
Oh, my God.
Send
okay.
dick pics to
Easy.
Noob-Noob at...
It's weird. They're like basically the Breakfast Club, and then they have to like figure out this thing, and it's really hard to get into. It seemed like it was a copy of Dan Harmon's Harmon Quest, except Harmon Quest was focused on comedy, and they didn't really worry about the role play as hard. So I don't know. Check it out if you like. I don't know that I recommend it.
People
I'm
just
2
playing
episodes
games?
in. They just play the game like, you know, you have intelligence points and you have to roll up 9 or better to do.
Really exciting.
Oh man, it's tough. It's tough.
Sounds.
You know, we should move on to something even more disappointing, and that is a Boston Mark Wahlberg
Was
movie.
it really though that disappointing? I have questions about this movie, Scott.
You didn't
I wish
watch
you
it?
had seen this. I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I did.
It's like, meh. It's a movie
Okay.
that happened.
It did happen. So it's Spencer Confidential. It stars Mark Wahlberg and Mbuku.
Shit, what's his name? He was in
He's also in
Clark
Us.
Duke or something like that.
Yeah, Winston Duke, right?
Yes, Winston Duke. He's cool. I like his character.
He's awesome. Alan Arkin's in it. He's great.
Ilsa Schlesinger, the comedian, plays a crazy bitch.
Scroll down. There's one more guy who's like the other star.
Alan Arkin.
Bokeem Woodbine. He's awesome too. Mark Maron has a cameo in it. So, read what Rotten Tomatoes says, and then I'll ask some of my questions.
So the critic consensus says, while the buddy cops at the center of Spencer Confidential are plenty affable. I can't. Affable? Affable?
Yeah, affable. What's wrong with affable?
I'm reading from an angle. I can barely see the words. The comedy never arrives at the half-hearted vehicle goes purely through the motions, which is pretty accurate. It's like a meh movie.
Was it supposed to be a comedy?
I don't know. It wasn't that funny.
Well, that's what I don't understand. First of all, Mark Wahlberg plays Mark Wahlberg in it.
Pretty much.
Where he goes, what does he say? He goes, bro, why are you kicking me, bro?
I mean, the beginning was pretty funny.
That was
with
hilarious.
Post Malone.
You know how he talks to... You know how in The Happening he's like, hey, plant, how are you doing? Or, don't kill us, plants.
I don't remember Wahlberg from anything.
He's
I
unremarkable.
remember him from, I think he was in Transformers.
Oh, yeah, he plays Cade.
Yeah, he
Cade
plays
Slade.
He plays Kato Kane. Kato Caitlin.
Whatever.
In Transformers. I don't know.
I don't know. The movie, I don't get it. So the what? Did you read the critic? The critics gave it 39%. The audience seemed to like it.
63% is liking it.
I don't. It was. I guess if you suspend all disbelief, it was an okay.
It's a
movie.
passable movie.
Yeah, like if you want to burn a couple hours and you want like an old school buddy cop movie, even though they're not cops.
But there should be a lot of
They're
movies.
not buddies.
If you just suspend disbelief, there's a lot of good movies out there. You just gotta check your brain at the door sometimes.
They have extremely loud Boston sex in a bar where
no
she screams
reason.
"Go Sox" as she comes.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I missed that part. I don't remember her saying
Literally
"Go
right at the
Sox."
climax, "Go Sox."
Sox.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Car in my car pad, Betty. Come on, baby. I don't know.
I was like, what is
That was
happening?
impressive.
Pack your car in my car pad.
Like I said, it
keep
was
doing
worth watching if you have nothing to watch. Like, it's not bad,
Well,
but
actually,
it is not good.
It's funny because nowadays everyone's gonna have plenty of time to sit around and watch TV.
Oh yeah. So if you got time to burn and you want
So,
something
yeah,
really stupid, just
There you go. 'Cause
Post Malone, though.
Everyone's gonna have time to burn.
Dude, Post Malone was pretty good. I like Post
no,
Malone.
he wasn't. He was so amateurish at his acting.
He was posty. He was posting his Malone. What's wrong with him? He's rapping. He's kicking things. I thought they were buddies. He convinced me that him and Mark Wahlberg were friends, and I'm like, oh, he stabbed that man.
You convinced them that they were friends?
He convinced me that they were buddies, and then he stabbed him, and I'm like, oh shit, that got real quick.
Stabbed who?
He stabbed fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Who
Is this
did?
a spoiler?
Post Malone stabbed Mark Wahlberg.
It's in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
shivved him right
Yeah,
in the
he shivved
fucking.
him
And then
right
he was like,
in-
okay. He's like, oh, okay, I got stabbed. That's cool.
I
sorry, with that?
don't know. It's kind of like one of those 1990s buddy cop movies that's just ridiculous. And it just, I don't know. I don't get it. The fact that Mark Wahlberg's stunt double had to do a lot of work as he was chased around by guys with machetes. You know what I'm saying?
Guys with
lost.
machetes.
There was a lot of guys with machetes.
Was there?
Yeah, remember? There's a whole fight scene with dudes with machetes.
We have to
Yes.
move on.
I'm too busy sweating in this fucking
Okay,
containment.
well,
I
let's
know,
move
dude.
on.
I
Thumbs
think
up or thumbs down?
We're actually
Noob-Noob.
starting to build condensation on the inside
I know,
of this
it's
thing.
fucking hot!
You know what this is? This is like when you go to the zoo and you tap on the glass. Look at it.
Oh, call the police!
Dance.
La
Dance for me,
droid!
caged
I
animal.
will send you titty pics if you call the police. God damn it.
Don't
I do
swat
love
us,
this
please.
setup too, because with this custom tape, you can't see his face at all.
I wonder if this is Planet Manny in disguise.
I have no idea.
La droid?
Probably is.
No, he's got too much.
Let's-
He's got too much of an ego. He would definitely have Planet Manny as his name.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Fucking. Anyway,
Next.
so The Outsider is a show that I didn't watch, nor do I give a shit about, and it ended. So discuss.
You should. It was,
It didn't have Jason Bateman other than the first episode. Why should I care?
oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Way
Why
to
should I
spoil
care?
it.
How is that a spoiler? It's the fucking end of the season.
It was too long. It's 10 episodes. It was probably 2 episodes too long. Oh my god. Throw your poop at the plastic like a monkey. Yes, please, Noob-Noob, do that.
We actually did tell Newton that he had to go. He should just go in the corner like a caged animal.
Oh, jeez.
It'll be better for him.
So it's weird. This is not the music to The Outsider.
This is the music. The Outsiders
Oh, is that the Stephen King book?
from the
Yeah.
WCW.
Wait, was The Outsider Stephen King?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was? But that doesn't have like rapey clowns or anything.
No, but it has a vaguely similar theme to all the rest of his stuff. I would say that this was one of the better Stephen King adaptations. There was 10 episodes. Episode 9 was an amazing cliffhanger kind of thing. Super intense. The acting is really phenomenal. They don't need a season 2. I feel like they're going to try to force one,
That
but
was
they don't
actually
need
what
one.
I saw. Like when I was looking for pictures real fast, that was one of the first things that popped up. Is Outsiders does not need a season 2.
It does not. I think it was very good, well contained. Kind of like, HBO did the Watchmen. It only needed 1 season. This only needs 1 season.
And like watching
Ben
I won't see
Mendelsohn
this
is amazing in it. I really enjoyed Ben Mendelsohn. He was fantastic. So
The
I was
only
a fan.
thing HBO has going for it is it's doing a Last of Us TV series, which is going to be dope.
This was really good, and Avenue 5 is really good. So I'm okay with HBO right now.
What else?
Oh,
I mean,
and I guess I'll check back into Westworld. I gave up after I didn't even get through season 2. I made it in 2 episodes in, but it should end, and hopefully we'll review that.
Well,
is it
Ben Mendelsohn?
Wait, no, is that the Survivor host?
Oh, Jeff Probst? No, it's not.
Does
it looks like him.
Does
but
it
it's
look
not.
like him?
It kind of looks like Jeff Probst, right? Isn't that the Survivor host?
I guess I don't know.
Noob-Noob, no.
I don't.
Jeff Probst.
Yeah, it kind of does look like him, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, sorta. You dropped your shit, bitch.
Dropping stuff.
Anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on.
So I saw a movie just a couple days ago, and it was about a man who is depressed, alone, and drinks a lot, even in the shower.
Wait,
and
is this about me?
Nor did I know, and he was a little tubby, honestly, so it might have been Scott. I think it's like Scott before he fully gave up. So like he had a little bit of muscle. And what I didn't know,
When I still cared.
what I didn't know is that I was watching an autobiographical of Ben Affleck.
What do you mean?
In
He
the way
doesn't
back.
coach basketball.
He doesn't, but he does all the other stuff, being
He
depressed,
drinks.
alone, and although he's not depressed and alone anymore, because who would be depressed being with Anna de Armas?
No,
Like,
I don't.
not a single human being. Anyway, so the way back, he plays a burned out high school basketball star that
I can't believe you saw this.
This was honestly a really good movie.
It was a documentary about Noob-Noob, LaJoy.
I
was.
like it.
So he plays a burned out basketball star that is a depressed alcoholic who lost his son, and they ask him to coach his old high school team, and it goes through like all the basic tropes of sport. Jeez, stop dropping your shit.
Nice.
Jesus
Shut
Christ.
up.
It goes through all the classic tropes. Like if you watch a sports movie, you know what's going to happen. So it's not really that special. But Ben Affleck plays a great mopey dude. It's just his wheelhouse.
He's great at being mopey.
He is fantastic
He's
at being
a
sad flag.
millionaire who gets some of the hottest girls on earth, and he's a mopey bastard.
The dude plays a great sad fleck. The critic consensus and the audience score is both pretty good, 83%. Critic consensus, the way back occasionally is frustrating treatment of a formulaic story is often outweighed by Ben Affleck's outstanding work in the central role, which is exactly what I just said.
So here's what I found interesting about this. So earlier we were talking about him borrowing the Batsuit for his kid's birthday party. And in that article, they also asked him, about the, starring and directing in a Batman movie. And he said, I found I'd lost my enthusiasm or passion for it. This should really be made by somebody for whom it's their wildest dreams come true, and for me has become something different, and it's clear to me that it was time to move on. So he left Batman because he was done with it and tired with it and bored with it. Gave it to Robert Pattinson, who is passionate about it, which I can accept, but he also then said it was time to move on. It was time to him move on to a sports movie where he doesn't play that sport.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean? He was a basketball player.
No, he
In real life?
Oh, in real life. No.
Are you talking about real life, or are you
I'm
talking about
talking about
movies?
real life. This is where his passion was, making a movie about a sport that he didn't play.
Well, think about it though. He was in Justice League, and the director who recruited him for Batman kind of reinvented the role a little bit. Left,
Yeah, I don't know.
Did he really want to still be part of that universe after Joss Whedon touched it with his smelly hands?
Well, the other problem was that there was articles about, his friends tell him, like, this is a great script, but if you do this, you're going to drink yourself to death. So
he decided to go and make a movie about himself drinking himself to death.
That is true. That is kind of funny. He left because he didn't want to drink himself to death. Then he does a movie about drinking himself to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to be meta.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to,
It's weird though.
Some sort of acting.
Every time this motherfucker has either a real wife or a fucking movie wife, they're like 20 years younger. I don't get it. He's doing a new movie with Anna de Armas where they play husband and wife, and then he starts dating her in real life. Like, fuck you, dude. In this movie, he dated Javina Gavankar, who's really she's good looking. Did
he date her too?
Not in real life. In the movie, they were married. Well, ex-wife. What's her name? Janina Gavankar. She's cute.
LaDroid's calling out. LaDroid, let us know who your favorite Batman is, and we'll see if we agree with you on why you're calling Ben Affleck a shitty Batman.
Whoa! Don't you dare come a go. Don't you dare come at Batfleck.
Keep moving.
I will fucking tear this goddamn thing down because I'm honestly getting sweaty. There is nipple perspiration here.
Take off your clothes.
Oh no! You just want me to strip on camera? You sick fucks! Oh no! Did I exit out of everything? I did.
What?
Whoops.
So what were we talking about next?
Oopsie poopsie. So a really great show on Amazon Prime, Hunters. Brand new show, 10 episodes. Very long.
Very
episodes,
long.
By the way.
Some of the episodes were an hour 16, right?
Yeah, hour 16, hour 5, hour and 25 for
We
the
talked
opening
about it
fucking one.
briefly to give an introduction a couple weeks, a week ago to give like an intro. We finally finished it. Noob-Noob and I both finished it. And interesting show.
Very fucked up.
Yes, very intense, very violent. I'm a little torn about it. So, and I guess that the audience and the critics kind of agree with how torn, right?
Yeah, I mean, the ending is really what kind of tore it up because Jordan Peele's a piece of shit.
We are, yes, we're going to discuss how Jordan Peele is.
So the critic consensus, propelled by a strong cast and even stronger sense of justice, Hunter's stylish first season doesn't always hit the mark, but when it does, it strikes pulpy pay dirt, which is pretty accurate. It's very fucking violent, very, very good personal story of revenge and justice and what's right and wrong. And then Jordan Peele's like, let's fuck this up. And then he does.
Is this right, Hunters?
Yeah, that was the
image?
right. Yeah, that's right.
The image?
I do like the use of the chess opening. That was kind of cool. And the use of chess and strategy and all that kind of shit. And it was cool.
I think it was cool. I agree with the 68% because here's my take. My take is that this could. It starts off like a show that's really morally. It's talking about the difference like between justice and mercy, and if people want to like, if anyone has the ability to have justice, it would be the Jews who were persecuted in the Holocaust, right? And is it right for them to kill Nazis? Like, is that right? Is it just? Like, what's the, and they have this kid as the central character, and he's being torn between two angles, whether or not he's going to be like his grandmother, who is looking for justice.
Or Safta?
His Safta.
Safta.
And whether or not he's going to be like his grandfather, who's kind of bloodthirsty and who just wants to kill all the Nazis, right? He shows no mercy whatsoever. So they kind of give up that whole central point, and we can tell Jordan Peele had his sticky hands on this. I actually thought I liked Jordan Peele, but the more I'm seeing of him, the more it's almost as if he took a page out of the Twilight show. Didn't he do a reboot of the Twilight show?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, but isn't everything so far Jordan Peele that we talked about, I've given thumbs down.
Yeah,
you didn't watch any of it, though.
Get Out was good.
Get Out was good.
I didn't
Us,
see Get Out.
Blue Donkey Dick.
He doesn't like Us.
Us was
Nobody
not
likes
that
Us.
good. It turned into a shite show.
Yeah.
But now he's going to do Candyman, and the preview from Candyman that I've seen, I'm not on board.
No, not at all.
I think that it doesn't look scary enough, and it looks like they kind of took a cheap way out. So
I can't go back and watch Candyman because I watched that when I was like 10.
And that scares the crap out of you.
It scarred me for fucking life.
You can't say Candyman into the mirror, can you?
I still can't say Candyman.
Into the mirror.
I cannot stand there holding a Bloody Mary and say Candyman into the mirror because it will fuck me up.
Yes.
I mean, I'm fine with Bloody Mary. It's just not when I'm looking into a mirror.
So
actually, I just don't like looking into mirrors.
We'll give three. There's three major spoilers that don't necessarily happen till the end. We'll give.
Looks like LaJoy agrees with you, Noob-Noob. Us was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
There's many reasons why it was terrible. Winston Duke was good. That's about
Winston
it.
Duke was very good.
The rest sucked.
So is Hunter's good?
Okay, so here's two of the three spoilers. One is that they're going to spread some epidemic through the entire world through fucking corn syrup.
Basically, the Nazis wanted to give everyone coronavirus.
Through soda.
That's
corn
pretty
syrup.
much what that was. They preemptively coronavirus the coronavirus.
It's so and it's dumb because the whole point of the show could have just been them hunting down Nazis, but instead they have to have this big bad Nazi plot that's going on that's in an alternate universe, which I think is completely stupid.
Then you could have had Bear Grylls. He would get John to be like, I'm Bear Grylls. We're going to go hunt some Nazis.
You could have had Bear Grylls. I don't know what he has to do with Nazis.
I'm going to eat this horse shit and go hunt some Nazis.
I guess. He's Australian and
Gone
not
Wild.
Jewish.
I don't know.
He would have matched just as much as That's the other problem. They have these backstories for people. They have an Asian man who was a Vietnam vet, and they never explain why he wants to hunt Nazis. I have
They
no
don't
idea.
explain why half the people want to hunt them.
It doesn't make any. Some of that doesn't make sense.
Nazis. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, at this
but that
point,
doesn't make any
in
sense,
the world,
though.
every time you see a white guy holding a tiki torch, don't you want to punch him in the face?
No,
There was no
I
tiki
do.
torches in
you
this.
don't punch people in the face unless
If
they're bona fide.
If they're holding a fucking tiki torch and they're white, then probably want to punch him in the face.
That's not.
What
see,
if they're on Hawaii?
Yeah, what if they're in Hawaii? What
right.
if they're in their own backyard and just want to have tiki torch? So what? You're not allowed to hold tiki torches now?
Only if you're white.
You shouldn't protest in the streets with tiki torches.
Okay, that's when you should get punched. Okay. So let me clarify then. So if you're white, holding a tiki torch, and in the street,
Protesting,
I can punch you.
yes.
But if you're white, holding a tiki torch in your backyard,
no, you cannot
no,
punch.
you're just trying to get rid of mosquitoes.
Do not spill that citronella.
You're just trying to kill
or whatever
mosquitoes.
it is. Yes, just
Okay.
trying to kill
I just want to
mosquitoes.
clarify that.
No punching, Scott.
No punching.
This is not, and that's what I told you about this show, is this show's trying to show you the difference between real Nazis and people who are just idiots.
Ah.
See? There's a
I feel like
difference.
the world is filled with much more of them nowadays.
So here's what's really stupid about the show. At the very, very, very end, spoiler alert, folks, Adolf Hitler is still alive.
Oh, you're going to the
In Argentina.
end spoiler.
Today?
That's the very, very,
Oh,
very
like today,
end
like right now, present time in this show.
in
Yes.
this show. No,
I-
it's not present time. It's in the 70s.
Here's a real spoiler alert.
Don't you dare spoil
I'm
the spoiler.
actually Hitler.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's Hitler.
That's why they're trying to contain me.
Where are tiki torches?
Because Scott
sold?
came out as Jewish.
You go to actually, LaJoy, you go to Home Depot, and they do still have tiki torches available for sale.
Too cold for them? Oh, is that because you're heating up the oven? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh my god.
I think you and LaJoy would get along. Actually,
Oh, boy.
you should hang out.
La Droid, is that Latino? Or is he just a machine?
A machine? What?
Because droids are
Robots?
droids- yeah, robots.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
What is he,
isn't that
Mexican
just
machine?
creative licensing, artistic licensing? I mean, we
I just
say,
think it undermines
But-
the entire purpose of the show.
what was the movie with Brad Pitt that came out a while ago? The one where
Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious
Seven.
Bastards, where they killed Hitler in a completely different way. It's called creative licensing. It's just taking.
It was
based
just a
on
grandiose.
actual
There
events.
was
there's
a
just a
good
point to
personal
it.
plot.
Are
yeah.
they-
This
did
is
Did they keep him alive just so they can kill him in season 2? Maybe.
it doesn't. That's not the point. The point is
in season 2.
you took this extremely
We're gonna
personal.
Don't try to do Stewie.
You can't do Stewie.
I
Don't
can't.
Do Stewie.
I don't care.
No, you're not do Stewie.
All right, we're getting off track here.
No.
The point is that Jordan Peele had a perfectly good personalized story about revenge and getting justice, and then he's like, you know what? Let's make this really stupid and grandiose.
He's the greeter, isn't he?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
That is how I felt about it. Is that it just they added this like extra plot that was it didn't serve any purpose, and they could have made it much more personal and much more interesting and stayed highly focused. But instead, it is like plots and plots and plots and plots. It reminds me a little bit of The Man on the High Tower, which got really boring really quick. And
It would have been just as good if the final reveal, instead of Hitler, it was Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
I can't even take a goddamn drink because you want to go ahead.
Well, the show's ending soon, so I had to get it in there. Just like I got it in last night.
Please, no!
I hope
You
it
did what
ends
last night?
Oh, I
Never
got
mind.
it in.
He
Got it in
masturbated to
Scott's
Goku.
mouth.
He masturbated.
That's the truth. That is why Noob-Noob's inside this freaking containment unit here. Last night he was jacking it to Goku, and we just don't want to see. That
I just
happen.
incept you and made you
we're
do a Dragon Ball Z
and we're
reference.
keeping that contained.
He did just make you say the
and
words
we do not
Goku.
want that to.
And you didn't even blow up
escape
his
from
balloon.
there.
Oh, yeah. That's
You
right.
didn't
Hit
even
me,
blow
Daddy.
up his balloon.
Hit me, Daddy.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Oh well. So
All right. And that's it. So, I
think
mean,
that
Hunters is a
ends-
great show. I would recommend it.
I think I'd recommend it. There's no bad episodes, right?
No, it's an intense. It's just be prepared for long episodes.
Be prepared for some waterworks too. They try their best to make you cry.
Hey, they got me a couple times.
Were you,
Oh, yeah.
Were you con? Did you shed a tear?
They got me in the feels.
You shed a little tear? Did you
Oh,
in the feels?
dude, it is brutal.
Yeah.
Every episode, they're trying as hard as they can to tingle
Like
your
they
feels.
want to make sure you know Jews died very badly.
Oh, it's horrible.
yeah.
They're they really like
they want to
Every
hammer it home.
episode, they hammer you in the junk.
they really just burn it.
Which
in
makes me feel like maybe the Holocaust still didn't happen because they're going really hard trying to make you believe it did.
You're so stupid.
So maybe that's the conspiracy.
Can we just burn him alive?
Oh my,
Since we
that's
built-
anti-Semitic.
You built this.
That's the real.
My
truth
Schwitzer
behind
would not
this.
be happy.
Your Schwitzer?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, you can burn him alive.
My corn, no!
Can you gas him?
No, fuck it.
Oh,
Get
he's
out.
gonna, Noob's gonna get gassed. He's gonna gas him. Gas him. Oh, did you just crap your pants?
He bit me.
Oh my God.
He bit me.
Oh, you're being infected. Oh,
He's
just
escaped.
Close that off.
He's escaped.
Burn him down. Didn't you just gas him?
I did. I tried to gas him, but he escaped.
Oh, so
So if you like what you heard here this week,
oh
get
my
off
God,
of
this
me.
looks like
Get off me.
you are a rapist.
Oh my God,
You are a
rapey
rapist.
motherfucker.
God, you're so
I need a
rapey.
drink after that. Holy shit.
So rapey. If you didn't, I can't even describe what just happened
I don't
at
know what
home,
just
folks.
happened, but
I think Scott just got pregnant.
So if you like what you heard here this week, I know I did it till this point. Oh my God, it stinks.
Oh God!
I'm infected.
Oh, he's sliming you.
Oh, get away from me.
I'm so glad.
Go check us out
God.
on our Instagram. I'm going to punch you. If you don't step away from me, I am going to swing and
Right in the dick.
Hurt, I swear. Go to Instagram and check us out at ork_u. Go to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. If
Flick
you're
him in the
not
dick.
watching us on YouTube now, definitely now you need to go to YouTube and check us out. Search Our Reviews Will Kill You. Like, subscribe. This is it just got out of control very quickly. So check us out on YouTube, like, subscribe, of course, and follow us there. We're live on Friday nights.
How did you get to Antarctica? Get out of
we
here,
hope
you
you can join
dirtbag!
And of course, I think there's one more week, and then we're gonna move on. But actually, I don't know. I have to check. The show might have been canceled.
What show?
The Wandering Lies.
Oh no, that would be so sad.
That would be horrible. We'll have to check.
The answer is just yes. It just gets weirder and weirder every time.
Yeah, the video just got much weirder.
Well,
The chat was weird for a bit. The video got weirder. Is there anything I missed? And of course, OrkU is always brought to you for free thanks to ScottWillKillYou.com. ScottWillKillYou.com getting updated finally. It took me long enough, but now that I have some free time on my hands, I'm not saying why.
oh, we can. You know what we
Updates
forgot
going
to
on.
talk about? We forgot to talk about the videos. We do appreciate you guys. You blew up one of our videos. You blew up the Burger King Whopper video.
Yes, the Whopper review with
Blew
Noob-Noob
up.
and I and a bikini chick. And then I did another one
And
where
you
we
didn't.
did another what was
you let
nacho
her,
fries.
You let
That
her
was
button
me,
up, and it
Noob-Noob.
just didn't pique anyone's
She
interest.
was cold. I mean, the poor girl. She was in a bikini
Poor
half the day.
girl.
Guess what? The next video that comes out, theoretically, the next video that comes out will be her back in a bikini again.
Ah.
So, and more of her on screen in a bikini.
Whoa.
So those of you that enjoy watching girls in bikinis eat food, I know I do, you will enjoy this as well. So keep tuned in on our YouTube, and that's why you need to subscribe. And yeah, so ScottWillKillYou.com, of course, has all those videos and more. Go check it out, ScottWillKillYou.com, because Scott will kill you with the coronavirus.
Okay. Well, from all of us
I
here,
hope that hurts.
Wow, how would this
to
hurt?
all of y'all at home.
I'm protected by my caution.
Oh, jeez. We love y'all.
Shake me
Have
like
a
you
good
shake them
night.
babies, Scott.
Stay safe, everybody. Wash your hands. But we do love y'all, and we'll be here to entertain you and give you the weirdness that is Our Reviews Will Kill You.
Hey, Bear, thanks for checking in, but
We love y'all.
we love you. Oh, yeah, I need to turn down the volume.
Bye, folks.
And we'll come over here and we'll hit end stream.